Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome back. Thank you for joining us. I'm Steve,
And I'm Scott.
and together we're Backyard Musings. And if you're not a subscriber, smash that subscriber button for weird science.
Yep, please. And we appreciate those people that have subscribed and will subscribe. And here we go.
Okay, this morning we talked about like warm ups that help power and speed. Here we're gonna talk about muscle recovery. Scientists found that certain macrophages form neuron-like connections with muscle fibers and deliver calcium to jumpstart repair within seconds. This rapid signaling sped healing in both injury and disease models. The discovery could open the door to new regenerative therapies, but researchers still need to understand why this repair boost doesn't reduce pain. So send money to them so they can keep researching. I'll tell you why. Pain is only weakness leaving your body. The eye-opening findings were published November 21st, 2025 in Current Biology. Would you like to know more?
Here we go. At the microscopic scale, the process behind muscle repair becomes increasingly complex. Healing also varies depending on the type of damage involved, as the body responds very differently to an acute muscle tear from a sports injury compared to the gradual loss of muscle seen in conditions such as muscular dystrophy, debilitating disease. A research team at Cincinnati's Children's, was that hospital probably?
Yeah.
Has now identified a shared and surprising mechanism that may enhance recovery across multiple forms of muscle damage. Fascinating.
Yeah, the work was conducted by first author Ganesh Tripathi, PhD, and corresponding author Michael Jankowski, PhD, who directs the research division within Cincinnati Children's Department of Anesthesia and serves as Associate Director of Basic Science Research for the Pediatric Pain Research Center.
This newly identified process centers on a type of immune cell known as a macrophage. These cells are typically recognized for clearing out bacteria, dead cells, and assorted debris, much like tiny biological cleanup crews. Okay.
Quote, the biggest surprise about this was finding that a macrophage has a synaptic-like property that delivers an ion to a muscle fiber to facilitate its repair after an injury, Jankowski says, continuing the quote. It's literally like the way a neuron works, and it's working in an extremely fast synaptic-like fashion to regulate repair.
Scientists have long understood that macrophages play a role in the body's response to muscle injury. They release molecules such as cytokines, and chemokines that drive influence pain, and support muscle fiber growth and regeneration.
Jankowski's team initially set out to better understand how to reduce pain during recovery after surgery. They were searching for new strategies that might offer safer alternatives to existing pain medications. Well, I think that's you, Scott.
You think that's me?
I do.
Go ahead. Mean me? From where I'm
while their search.
Yeah. While their search did not reveal a pain-relieving pathway, it uncovered a fast-acting repair mechanism that could help advance treatments for muscle wasting and injury recovery. The results also point to the possibility that macrophages could become useful delivery vehicles for future cell-based therapies aimed at a wider range of conditions.
Yeah, if it's zapping that muscle with an ion to kickstart, yeah. Quote, these are infiltrating macrophages, a very specific type. They're not ones already residing in the tissue. These come in after damage occurs, Jankowski says. In a series of experiments involving mouse models, we love mouse, of two different types of injury, the researchers tracked how the macrophages interacted with the myofibers that form muscle tissue. In fact, they were able to capture key moments of the activity in real time.
Using short bursts of a designer chemical to induce activation, the team watched the macrophages forming synaptic like contacts with the myofibers. The immune cells then delivered calcium ions directly to the myofibers, which hastened an acute injury healing process. Within 10 to 30 seconds, the
Ooh.
researchers detected bursts of electrical activity within the affected muscles. This occurs in a very rapid fashion. You can activate the macrophage and make the muscle twitch subtly almost immediately, Jankowski says.
It's
Okay.
cool.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, the connected macrophages triggered a similar process of cell regeneration, helping mice with disease-like muscle damage. After detecting damage, the immune cells flocked to the area and induced waves of muscle fiber activity. Waves of it. After 10 days, treated mice showed larger numbers of new muscle fibers compared to the control group. A similar synaptic-like response worked in both scenarios, Jankowski says.
He says a lot. More study is needed to determine whether human macrophages behave similarly after muscle injury, and if so, how to control the process therapeutically. The team also wants to learn more about one unexplained result of the work. Even though the infiltrating macrophages helped speed healing, their activity did not appear to reduce measures of acute pain sensation. That's interesting. Understanding more about why could help explain why more or about 20% of children who receive surgery experience longer-term pain symptoms.
And looking forward, the researchers plan to explore more about what else a macrophage might be able to deliver to muscle cells.
Sounds I don't cool. know. I'm trying to figure this. So you injure yourself, or you bruise yourself, or cut yourself. The cut may look like it's healed. The bruise may have gone away, but you're still tender in those areas. I remember cutting my thumb a long, long time ago. It was probably the way it healed, but it all healed up. But I'll tell you, every time I touch something just right on that thumb, it lets me know. So it's
on my thumb. My thumb's getting a lot better, but you can see that red tender. And when something hits that red tender, I know it, man. It hurts.
Yeah. So, I mean, is your thumb pretty much back to normal except for that spot?
Yeah. So you can see that
I see it. Yeah, I see the red.
You see the thumbnail. It's torn off because it was dead, and so it's trying to regrow back. So it's a weird.
Is it pushing it out?
It's forward like it always does. You know how we have to cut our nails? It's doing that, but I've cut a third of it off because it was starting to curl because it was just dead. So I cut it off. So I just got to wait for it to push off, like everybody else.
Right. Yeah. Could take a while, but yeah. So I don't know. Maybe they'll figure out a way to help the internal part of the pain rather than just the healing of the wound. So. Definitely. All right. That sounds good.
All right. Thanks, folks, for joining us.
We'll see you tomorrow morning. Have a good afternoon. Thanks.